Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream, and today I want to talk about the live stream that I was on yesterday with John, Waite Boggs fan, John 3D80s kid, Theo, Clemente Collector, and Ty and Matt, the card story. So we were talking about player collectors. And for me, basically, I collected mantles. I still collect some mantles, but I collect just the plain day mantles. So I do have the mantle run on PSA, and I didn't get a chance to actually show the cards because I had to show pictures, unfortunately, because I was at the, they were at the bank. So I'm gonna just show you, I have them all already on a video, which is this video here. It says Mickey Mantle Collection, complete run of PSA graded cards. So if you go back, I did that a year ago. If you go back and look at that video, you'll go ahead and see all of my mantles. Now that was a year ago, so I have added a few more mantles to that list. I think I've added a couple of all-star cards there that I was missing, and a couple of more oddball cards there. But overall, that's my mantle collection, and just a few other little things that I recently picked up that I'll just kind of show there, which is this one here, which is the Scoops, 61 Scoops. So I have that, and then this was really my first mantle, so I wanted to show that again. This one I got when I was a kid, traded that one. I started collecting in 68 and 69, and this one, my neighbor had this 68. They collected a little earlier than me. And just a couple cards that I recently got graded last year, some mantle cards there. This Switch Hitter Connects. And this other one here, which was the Mantle Hits Homer. So, these are not going to be on that other video, and there's going to be a few more that are going to be there. But for the most part, all my mantle cards are going to be on that video if you want to go back and see it. So I also did show this autograph picture that I got from Mickey Mantle. So another look at that. And I wanted to show some of the cards I didn't get a chance to show. So I'm going to go ahead and start just showing some cards, because Theo had asked us to have some cards from the other players, the other YouTubers' player collections. So this one is Willie Mays, and that's for John 3D80s. So that's the Willie Mays in action. I don't have them all graded, but this is I like these cards here. This is the Mays and Robinson, the RBI leaders. And then these are the ones that I got graded from my collection. I got these graded all last year. And these I've had for many years. This is the Mays, 57 Mays. So I just wanted to show all these here. That's the, I did complete this set. And that's the game, 68 game. This is the Mays, the 72 Kellogg's. I love these Kellogg's. Wanted to get a few oddball stuff in there. And this is the 59 Mays. So we had a great time yesterday, talking about all of the players that everyone collects. Theo had some great questions there. This is the 59 All-Star. I showed this one. I showed a couple of these. I didn't get to show too many of them because, I was kind of showing my mantles. This is the Hidden Kings, the 59. But we had a great time, and John, a 3D80s kid, he collects Mays. And you know, he was talking about his collection, and you know, he's an SGC guy. He likes it all SGC, and me too for the vintage. That's what I collect. And then, you know, he was showing a lot of his stuff. He's got some really beautiful cards. This is my 62 Maze. A little bit of chipping, but it's beautifully centered, and this came from my 62 sets. My 62s were really beautiful. And this is the other, the All-Star 62. And that's a beautiful shape. It's just got a little tiny thing in the corner, but other than that. And this, the 1970, which I know Matt was kidding me about the 70s because he didn't like the Aaron 70 card there. It's great to have Tyrus there the whole time. Most of the time he was there. That was great to have him there. And this is the Maze. So that's the 71 Maze. This is always a tough one to get in condition. Mine is just off-centered. Doesn't have too much chipping, it's just off-centered here, left to right. And this is the 73 Maze. I should have put them in order, but that's okay. It's a 73 Maze. And then I got the 72 Maze. So that's some of the Maze cards that I was going to show there for John there, so he could see those. And so let's go on to the let's pull this pile here of Clemente's. And so Theo is the Clemente collector, and you know, I remember Theo when he started his channel. I think he had just I don't know, very few. He had just started. I think he had less than 50 subscribers, and I found his channel and tried to promote it like my channel's been promoted. So this is the 72 Clemente. It's one of my favorite Clemente cards. These are ones I pulled out of the pack. You know, a lot of these I haven't upgraded. This one's got rough corners. I don't upgrade too much. Especially these that came right out of my collection. I pulled them from the pack, so they have a little more meaning to me. And this is the Clemente. I don't like this one. It looks like he struck out or something there, but that's another one, the 72 in action. This is the 71, probably one of my favorite Clementes of all time here. And the one I don't have here is, because I do have it in the safe deposit box, is my the one that Theo did not like, his worst Clemente, which is the 69 Clemente. And I have a beautiful PSA 8 Clemente, 69 Clemente there. I don't have it with me to show. So this is the 62, the Clemente batting leaders. You know, we bat at 351. I mean, 351, wow. And this is the 69 batting leaders, again with Clemente and Pete Rose. So this one I did get a chance to show in the live stream, and that's the 72 Kellogg's, one of my favorite ones. I love this, the Kellogg's, and the 72 one is a beautiful one. This is the 59 Clemente. That's a 4.5. And this is the Trio, Corsair Trio. And this is another one of my favorites Clemente because I love the set, the 62 Clemente. Nice pose with the batting cage. But Theo had some incredible Clementes, and he showed some of the oddball ones, which, you know, I don't have too many. I just have this, maybe the Kellogg's. I may have something else, I'm not sure. So this is the game card here. This is my 70s Clemente, 1970 Clemente. old Clementes are not here with me at this time, but this is the 73 Clemente here, and that's his final card. So I had a great time. I kind of wish, Pepino Man would have been there, because, he's a little more entertaining than I am, but still, we had a great time. It was fun, and really, I enjoyed everybody there, but it was great to see John Waite Boggs fan. I mean, I met him initially at first. I didn't get a chance to really get to know him, but I met him at Clarion, at the National Clarion rooftop party there, and I was very, very new to the hobby back then. Nobody really knew me, but he really was real nice to me, talked to me, gave me one of his autograph cards and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that, and it was good to see him again. And he's an incredible Waite Boggs collector. So here's a couple of my Waite Boggs rookie cards there. And these were all pulled from packs that built these sets back in the day. And it was just great, great stuff to see the super collectors, especially John. He is just an incredible super collector. I just love to talk to the people that are so focused like that, and I really admire them, because it's just so difficult, to go after cards like that, especially a Hall of Famer, because there are player collectors that don't collect Hall of Famers. Hall of Famers are a lot tougher and much more in demand. And, this was one of my favorite Waite Boggs cards. I showed that one. And, he told stories about how, Waite knows him. Waite Boggs already knows him and really talks to him, and actually seeked him out at one of the shows, and even sent him a personal Christmas card. I mean, those are things that are just, to me, it's just so impressive, to get to know an athlete like that on a personal basis, and I've seen a lot of this on Waite Boggs, a card that we showed there also, that also has another card on the side. But, I also was on a live stream with Nate Tops 85401, and he is a super collector too, but he's a Barry Bonds super collector. And, he shared some of his collection and stories with us and stuff like that, and that's also incredible. And there's just so many, and just here's some Waite Boggs earlier cards that I liked, I wanted to show. Stuff you don't see as often, the 90 Leaf is one that, people don't show it too much, but it's a nice card. And I love the back of these 90 Leafs. Nice portrait, they have the full stats. So, player collectors, there's another player collector, that I don't know personally, but, here's another league leader, Tanner, Tan Man Baseball fan. And Tanner is a Canseco super collector, and this is a cool card. You don't see too many cards of Waite Boggs without his cap on there, and I just like that Score Dream Team card. It's just a regular card, but it's just a nice pose. This would be a beautiful card to get Waite Boggs to autograph. And here's another odd card there. I don't know too much about that. I was going to ask him if he knew about that, because he probably has. This is like a Starliner card or something, but I don't know much about this one. Starline. So I was going to show him that. And this is my other, one of my numbered, the Leaf Limited, 94 Leaf Limited. These are the numbered cards. These were really tough pulled back in the day. So I wanted to show a little more of a modern card there. So I was telling him about Tanner, a Tan Man Baseball fan. And I mean, he actually went to Jose, he's a Jose Canseco super fan. And he actually went to Jose Canseco's house. And, Jose he gave him his bunch of stuff and jerseys and all that. And he actually made, he makes a lot of custom cards. So it was incredible. He got to go to Jose Canseco's house even. So these super collectors just, they become really friends with the ball players, and the ball players love them. And that's one of those things that I admire about John, how dedicated he's been to Waite Boggs. And you know, his collection of Waite Boggs. And, you know, he said it wasn't the best Waite Boggs collection out there, but man, I just can't imagine someone having anything better than that. You know, he has, I mean, a few hundred one-of-ones and things like that, and printing plates. It's incredible, incredible. So thank you, John, Waite Boggs fan, for coming on the live stream and, you know, just spending the time with us. I truly, truly enjoyed it. So let's move on to Hank Aaron. And this was Matt's favorite and Tyrus's favorite, which these are some of the Hank Aaron cards. Just going to flash some of these here. And this is Aaron in action. This particular card is one of the hardest cards to get centered. All of the in action cards are, but look how off centered mine is. And, you know, got that years ago. But try to find this card centered. It's one of the ones that is one of those rarities. And the 66 Hank Aaron tops is also another one that's very, very tough to get centered. So if you're going to pick up those cards, do your best to find a centered one, because you're not going to get many of them, and they'll be kind of, you know, premium later on. This is the, you know, all the vintage should be centered, but that's how they came out of packs. These are, that's why I didn't grade these, they were off centered. This is the Aaron, and this is another 59 Aaron, which is, I love this card, which is Aaron Matthews. This is another Aaron there, which is the Scoops. Aaron beats the Yankees in the series. A couple more Aaron cards here. So he's got the whole run of Aaron, and I think he's got the whole run of Aaron. And I know that they're working on the 1955 Bowman set right now. So congrats on that. And this is the Topps double header one there. Not in great shape. That's why I haven't graded it yet, but I probably should get it graded. It's got a big crease, but it's still an Aaron, 55 Aaron card. And these are the other ones that I did get graded that were a little bit better shape, and that's the Fence Busters, 1958. This is the All-Star. I showed this. I love the All-Star cards. And this, of course, you know, he showed this. So go check out his channel, The Card Story, and you'll see all the Aarons and stuff. And you know, I love that he does his videos with Tyrus. Tyrus is a great kid, really into it, and this is a Aaron. So I love to see that. I love to see the young people get into the cards, and that's really one of the best things about this hobby, is to just share with the family if you can. You know, here's the, I showed this one also. That's the stamp panel, 62 stamps panel with the Aaron. So I just wanted to show some cards that some of them I didn't get a chance to show in the live stream, but since I've already pulled all of these out and kind of put them together, I figured let me just do a quick rundown of the cards that I had pulled off to the side. So that's the 59 Aaron. They're not in any order because I probably mixed them up during the live stream last night. So that's the All-Star Aaron. I love this one too. I think I did show this one. 62. Here's the 70. Now this is the one that was, he hated this card. It was the one that he didn't like at all. And I agree with him. I mean, you know, here's Aaron sitting in there in the dugout looking like, what are you doing taking this picture right now? You know, look at his face. So not the greatest picture of Aaron. And I'll agree with you on that one, Matt. This is definitely not the best Aaron card around. And I love the 71s. You know, this was not my favorite either, favorite pose for Aaron, but definitely a much better card. And these 71s, they're just classic, tough cards to get, good shape. And that's my 72 Aaron. These are just tough to get centered. This was way off, side to side. And I wanted to show this because this is when he was getting ready to break the record here. And that's the 73. And that's the last time you'll see Babe Ruth on top of that list. So I wanted to show that. So anyway, guys, that's my quick rundown, quick showing of some of the cards and player collectors that we did on the live stream. So I just wanted to show a few of those cards one more time so you guys can get another look at that. And I appreciate it very much watching my channel, and truly appreciate the guys last night and Theo for contacting me and letting me know about the live stream. And sorry that Pepino couldn't make it, but I got to give the biggest shout out to Caesar Pepino, man, for doing the little video for me that I requested him to just kind of show up there, because really he's got an awesome collection of mantles, and he's got the whole mantle tops run except for the 52 tops, and that's super impressive. And I wish he would have been there. Maybe we can do a live stream with him next time. So thank you, Caesar. Thanks very, very much for helping out. Even though you weren't there in person, you were there in our hearts. So thanks, guys. I really, really appreciate the live stream yesterday. And that's about it, guys. This is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Have an awesome, awesome day. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks, everyone.